CARICOM Commission on Youth Development is meeting in Jamaica and Haiti to develop a strategy aimed at empowering youths in the region. CARICOM Assistant Secretary General Dr. Edward Green says proposals from those meetings, will be taken to the heads of government meeting in July. He noted that consultation among various youth movement and school dropouts will begin in Guyana early next year. The consultation will garner some of the issues affecting youths and their vision towards empowerment. Digicel has donated $2 million to two organizations as Guyana joins in celebrating the 20th anniversary of World AIDS Day. Mark Murray now tells us that Hope Foundation and Lifeline Counseling Service both received $1 million each. Here's our report.
Hope Foundation and Lifeline Counseling Service both received $1 million each from cell phone giant Digicel. This comes at a time when Guyana joins the rest of the world in observing World AIDS Day. Digicel Head of Marketing, Donovan White, says the company is pleased to see both organizations doing a tremendous job in the lives of persons living with HIV.
The effort that Hope and Lifeline put into what they do for persons infected or affected by the disease, it makes for a very heartening situation where we are able to give meaningfully to assist in a way become third-party assistance of persons infected and affected by AIDS and HIV. And so for us it is a very, very heartful way for us to give back to the community that we serve.
Executive Director of Lifeline Counseling Service, Carlotta Williams, is expressing gratitude since Lifeline will continue to help those in need.
We really work with families, so once a month we get the parents to come in to a support group meeting, and so they're supported with their taught skills to make them better parents.
On behalf of Hope Foundation, Executive Director Ivor Melville says the donation will allow the foundation to continue its awareness program and nutritional support.
It is currently working with 70 families who are HIV infected and affected, as well as 85 orphans and vulnerable children. And that is based on the definition that they've been made orphans due to HIV and AIDS, but there's also others who are being vulnerable because of the broader definition. We also provide other support in terms of sessions where they have capacity building sessions, where they're encouraged through special learning programs, as well as they also participate in skills building programs.
Digicel also donated hampers that can be used by both organizations, and children of the Lifeline Counseling Service Daycare Center got a chance to meet Digicel's Santa. Reporting for the NCN 6 o'clock news, Mark Murray.
Rosignol vendors who had been occupying an illegal market along the railway embankment had their stalls dismantled. Chairman of the Regional Neighborhood Democratic Council, Barkaran Singh, insists that vending could not take place at that location. A $60 million structure was built nearby a few years ago for the vendors, which was only utilized on Saturdays. The vendors were forcibly removed about 3 months ago to ply their trade in the new structure on a daily basis, but had returned. Even as the Tourism Ministry disclosed that a well-organized main big line will be staged on December 26th, several businesses along Main Street have expressed concerns. Hotelers along Main Street say noise, security and parking should be addressed and have expressed a willingness to meet with the ministry in this regard. Nicole Telford tells us more.
Hoteliers along Main Street say they are in support of the main big lime and are to open their doors for the day to the public, but are concerned that adequate security measures are not in place.
Patrons of the lime would tend to come and they abuse the washroom privileges. You know, they go walking all over around the hotels. You have to have security monitoring them constantly where they're going. Right? Some of them get so intoxicated that they start verbally abusing you.
And representatives of the new courtyard bar have commented on the loss of business for that day, while General Manager of the Main Street Plaza, Susan Chinaloy, said the level of music should be addressed.
I don't have a problem with the speakers strategically placed per corner, but we should have one type of music playing, because as soon as you pass one music, you get into another. It's confusing.
But Minister Manny Ramprashad told NCN in September that security measures for the event along with strategic management were being addressed.
In terms of security, which will be very important, the security for these events have improved significantly. We're getting full cooperation from the police force and the joint services. We expect to continue getting that kind of support, and also the support of the people who live and who do business in Main Street.
The minister also said that some 1,000 Surinamis and more than 1,500 visitors from around the Caribbean are expected in Guyana for the season and the event. Main Big Line will be staged at the usual place, Main Street, on December 26. Nicole Telford, NCN 6 o'clock News.